going to be 14 years, and some of the reports they say it's going to be 40 years after the Imam's reappearance, when Imam Hussein alayhi salatu wasalam is going to join Imam Zamana. So the first person who's going to come back to this world and join Imam is going to be Imam al-Hussein. The first person in the sequence of Raj'at is going to be Imam al-Hussein alayhi salatu wasalam. Now, Imam himself, he says, فَأَكُونُ أَوَّلَ مَنْ تنشق عنه الأرض فأخرجوا خرجة يوافق ذلك الخرجة أمير المؤمنين وقائم قائمنا وحياة رسول الله. I am the first one who's going to come back when the earth crack opens, and I'm going to be the first one to return and to join. ويوافق, my return is going to coincide ذلك الخروج خرجة أمير المؤمنين. I'm going to witness the time of Amir al-Mu'mineen, and I'm going to witness the time of our Qa'im, and I'm also going to witness the time of my Prophet. So Imam Hussein, when he comes and joins the Imam of our time, that means this hadith indicates that at that time Imam Ali alayhi salatu wasalam is also going to be there, and Rasulullah is also going to be there. This is interesting. This is important. And now you might ask why this sequence is, disturbed here. It is not being followed according to the sequence of the imamat. It is upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We don't know the real reason behind not following the sequence of imamah. So it is going to be the first imam who is going to join Imam al-Asr, Imam al-Zaman is going to be Imam al-Hussein. And remember, Imam al-Zaman is not going to have raj'at. Imam al-Zaman is going to have dhuhur. So Raj'at is not for Imam al-Zaman. Raj'at is for other Ma'asumin alayhi salatu wasalam. So Imam al-Zaman has already been, the era of occultation is over. Imam Zaman is there. He has established his government, the government of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then Imam Hussein is going to join him. And then there is again riwayat and narrations which indicate that Imam al-Asr, the Imam of our time, is going to establish this government of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on the face of earth, and he's going to establish it, and then he's going to hand it over to Imam Hussein alayhi salatu wasalam. And this is also important. The issue sometimes they ask that is Imam al-Asr, the Imam of our time, is he going to be martyred, or is he going to die his own natural death? So now there is a little dispute, but the predominant or the dominant view is that the Imam of our time, he's not going to be martyred. The Imam of our time is going to die his natural death, and because we have it in narrations that it is only going to be an Imam, an infallible Imam who can bury, who can give ghusl and kafan and hunut to another Imam. Therefore, before the death of Imam al-Asr, Imam Hussein is already present there. This is important. So the sequence is there. These are the details that we have in our reports. So Imam al-Asr is going to be there. Imam Hussein ﷺ is going to join. And the report says that the companions of Imam al-Zaman, those 313 people and then 10,000 other people, are going to establish the superiority of Imam Hussein. And they are going to make the believers believe that this is the return of Imam Hussein. And this is the Raj'at. And then when everyone is accepting Imam Hussein's, reign and his government, then Imam al-Asr is going to die. That is the time when it will be the end of Imam al-Asr. So he is going to die his own natural death. Now there are many opinions, especially Ayatollah Tabasi, one of the most important figures who have studied a lot regarding Mahdaviyat. He says that this riwayah and this report which says that it is going to be a lady who's going to kill and martyr and murder Imam al-Asr, this report is not authentic. And we cannot, it's not reliable, we cannot, accept that. And it has come later on in our traditions. Now, Imam alayhi salatu wasalam, Imam al-Sadiq alayhi salatu wasalam, please recite salawat. Imam says, and this is interesting, Imam says that, and these are the most important philosophies behind the Raj'at, that every Imam is going to rule on the face of earth that according to his right. His right was maybe to rule for 70 years, 100 years. So he's going to rule for that amount of time. And Imam says, the sixth Imam, he says that Imam Hussein ﷺ is going to return, and he's going to rule, and he's going to rule so much that due to his old age, his eyebrows are going to become white, turn into white, and they will fall on his eyes. He's going to become so old, and he's going to rule up till he becomes old, Imam Hussein ﷺ. Because he was not given enough chance to rule on this face of the earth. So he's going to rule up till his old age. Now, we have riwayat which indicate that all the infallible Ma'asumin ﷺ are going to return. So we are talking about what? Our belief and our faith in the issue of Raj'at. We have to hold this faith very dear to our hearts, and we have to understand that the Shia, they stand out for this belief, and no other sect in Islam, they have this such a belief. And there are proofs, intellectual proofs, Quranic proofs, from riwayat, from the sayings of the scholars. Now, all of them are going to come back. Even the Holy Prophet is going to join in this Raj'at, and he is going to be joined by Lady Khadija Salamullah alayha. So she's also going to be present there, because we know that the most righteous and the most faithful people are going to return. So Rasulullah is going to be joined with Lady Khadija Salamullah alayha. And this is again something that we don't know the details. That the narrations, they say that the Raj'at of Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salatu wasalam is going to happen multiple times. Now the Raj'at of Imam Hussein is once, and with the rest of the Imams and the Ma'asumeen, it's going to be once. But the Raj'at of Imam Ali alayhi salatu wasalam is special, and it's going to happen multiple times. And Imam Ali alayhi salatu wasalam himself, he says this narration, and there is this narration where he says that I'm going to return many times, multiple times, and I'm going to be with Imam Hussein. And Imam Ali alayhi salatu wasalam is going to be the last one standing at the time of Raj'at. And by the end of Imam Ali alayhi salatu wasalam, the period of Qiyamah or the Qiyamat will begin. So this is what we have for this is what we have according to the understanding from these reports, the nature of Raj'at. And again now, are the companions going to return? Yes. There are narrations where the A'imma alayhi salatu wasalam have indicated, and they have announced and told their companions that you are going to return to this earth with me. And amongst those is Salman Farsi, Miqdad, Jabir ibn Abdullah al-Ansari, Abu Dajana Ansari, Malik Ashtar, Mufaddal, Hamran, Dawood Riqi, Mu'min Taq, and this list goes on. Lady Khadija Salamullah alayha, they are going to return, and Imam Hussein alayhi salatu wasalam is going to return along with his companions who fought alongside him in the Battle of Karbala. This is going to be there. And it is said that Hazrat Abbas alayhi salatu wasalam is again going to be the flag barrier of Imam Hussein alayhi salatu wasalam during the time of Raj'at, and he's going to return. And it is also important and specially seen that Imam Hussein alayhi salatu wasalam is going to be accompanied by 5 important prophets. They are also going to return, because we mentioned yesterday night that the prophets are also going to return during the time of Raj'at, right from Hazrat Adam, Prophet Adam, up till the last prophet Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And again, the narrations are there that these prophets, when they return, they are also going to return with their companions. So this is amazing, the time of Raj'at is, we don't know. There was again a question that how long is this Raj'at going to extend? The stretch of Raj'at, we don't know for how long it's going to be there. We don't know, but what is evident and what is proven is that the Raj'at is going to start from the Zuhur of Imam and up till Qiyamah. Now, how long it's going to stretch, we don't know. We don't know about that. We're not certain. We only know that Imam Hussein ﷺ is going to come back maybe after 7, 14 or 40 years after the Dhuhur of Imam al-Asr. Now, 7, 14 or 40 years. Again, I have mentioned this issue of the dispute between the viewpoints regarding the martyrdom of Imam al-Asr. Many of the scholars, they believe that Imam is not going to be martyred. He is going to die his own natural death. And there is a narration from Imam Sadiq alayhi salatu wasalam again, where he says that Imam is going to die his natural death, and the one who is going to give ghusl, kafan, hunut, and place him in his grave is going to be Imam Hussein alayhi salatu wasalam. So we have this clear indication about the death of the Imam of our time. Now, we understand there are many other narrations and details to follow up. Inshallah, we'll continue the discussion next Saturday. And remember that these topics that we are discussing, they have a lot of dispute in the details, in minor details. But the whole issue is very evident. It's proven, and we have consensus. We have proofs from Quran, from the riwayat, the intellectual people, they also accept it, and there is no dispute regarding the originality of the belief of Raj'at itself. And now, what is the relation between the dhuhur of the Imam of our time and Imam Hussein alayhi salatu wasalam? We are going to discuss it, inshallah, next session. And what are the duties of Imam Hussein alayhi salatu wasalam at the time of Raj'at? We will, inshallah, discuss all these things, inshallah, the next session to come. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept our ibadah, the fasting and the prayers in this holy month of Ramadan. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enlighten our hearts with the ma'rifah and with the love of Ahlul Bayt alayhi salatu wasalam. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the tawfiq to imitate the seerah of Ahlul Bayt alayhi salatu wasalam. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala count us amongst the companions of the Imam of our time. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala hasten the reappearance of Imam Sahib al-Asri wa Zaman. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
السلام عليك يا رسول الله، السلام عليك يا أمير المؤمنين، السلام عليك يا فاطمة الزهراء سيدة نساء العالمين، السلام عليك يا أبا محمد يا حسن بن علي، السلام عليك يا أبا عبد الله وعلى الأرواح التي حلت بفنائك، السلام على الحسين وعلى علي بن الحسين وعلى أولاد الحسين وعلى أصحاب الحسين. السلام عليكم جميعا ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام عليك يا أبا الحسن يا علي بن موسى الرضا المرتضى، عليك آلاف التحية والثناء ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام عليك يا سيدي ومولاي يا صاحب الزمان، سيدي الأمان 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 من فتن الزمان، عجل الله تعالى فرجك وسهل الله تعالى ظهورك ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام عليكم يا أهل بيت النبوة ورحمة الله وبركاته. اللهم كل وليك الحجة ابن الحسن صلواتك عليه وعلى آبائه في هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا وناصرا ودليلا وعينا حتى تسكنه أرضك طوعا وتمتعه فيها طويلا برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. رحم الله من يقرأ الفاتحة مع الصلوات.